There's no simple, oh, these 5 tips will help you solve parental anger. It's not what it is. This is about us doing some really hard heart work with Jesus so we can experience some healing and pass that on. Because we can only take our children in this journey of life and working through big emotions as far as we've gone ourselves. So if we want to see our children learn how to navigate big emotions better, we have to do that as well. That's where the 3D gospel response for big emotions is going to help you. The first D is called direction. You want to start asking yourself, what direction is this emotion of anger trying to draw me into? Is the direction I'm going in a healthy direction or an unhealthy direction? Am I trying to restore relationships? Am I trying to address a problem I see that's bigger than me? Or am I trying to control a situation? Am I trying to passively attack somebody? Or what direction am I getting drawn in? Once you have the direction down, you can start asking the second T, discernment. And you want to start discerning what's really under the surface here. What's really going on inside? What's behind that emotion? And where are my roots being planted? Are there any root causes here that might be informing that? Because a lot of times when we're starting to explode with anger or have passive aggressive anger, anything like that, a lot of times the issue that we're angry about isn't really the issue we're angry about. Usually it's something else going on. And that's the root cause we want to uncover. And that's where the third D comes in place, devotion. Devotion is that point where we start inviting Jesus into this process and we start asking him questions. We start opening up our lives and saying things like, Jesus, where do you want to speak into my life right now? Where does your word want to speak into this situation? Is there something you're calling me to surrender to you right now? What fruit of the Spirit do you want to work in me that I need you to work into my life so I can start living differently for you? And when we sit back and go through those three sets of questions, it leads us to a place where we're starting to understand the fruit that we're producing and why that fruit's coming out that way. So we can start making changes to the soil and the mineral content in the soil. So we're truly planted by that stream and we start, ta-da, producing better fruit. But sometimes what's fueling that anger is bigger than us. There's no shame in getting help. That help might look like a really close friend who you truly respect, who has some wisdom to offer. But it may also include a coach who can support you, or a trained counselor or other therapist or professional. It may even include medication as part of that as well. There's no shame in getting help. There's no guilt that you should feel when you recognize you need that help. Open yourself up to all of the tools that God wants to use to bring healing to this area of your life so that you can experience it, so that you can pass it on to your children and their children, and well beyond that as we look to live our lives as followers of Jesus, living in his kingdom of light. You don't have to be ruled by your angry reactions. Instead, you can be led by your responses that are informed by anger, so that anger can truly become that holy fire that purifies and refines rather than just destroys.